Hello everyone. Now I'm really fortunate to have met some really fascinating and interesting people in my life. And sure, some are easier to get along with than others, and some are less or more demanding than others. But what I find continually fascinating is that everyone has a story. Everyone's been on a journey and everyone has some sort of knowledge or experience that quite simply I can learn a lot from. Now, one thing that I have learned is that people tend to say a lot but actually do nowhere near as much. Now, something else that I've observed is that those who are successful repeatedly on a long-term basis are also the ones that are taking action consistently. I remember someone first explaining this concept to me when I was a teenager, and the idea has really never left me. The sort of doers, as I call them, might not always get everything right, and they might have the odd, sometimes quite large setback. But this doer attitude, combined with the perseverance to basically just keep on going, when a lot of others have either quit or got bored or disillusioned, can be 2 or 3 of the fundamental traits to success. Now, with my investment hat on, I find myself wondering how we can apply this learning to the new world of investing. So here's a few thoughts from me that I really hope can be helpful to you, as I know they've been through for me over the years. So first of all is to be selective in what you commit to. But once you've committed to something, you go all out for it. Secondly is accountability. So if you're just accountable to yourself, quite frankly, it's just too easy to slowly drift away and back into old habits. Now, if you involve others, that makes you accountable. You've got someone to answer to. And if nothing else, the peer pressure that this brings can be brilliant for keeping you on track. And again, quite frankly, keeping excuses at bay. So think about like a regular saving or investing, for example. So if I've got a client who I know wants to grow their wealth by regularly investing and deploying capital, and they don't keep to their goals, they know that I'll ask them in a friendly way, what's going on and how they might be able to get back on track. The next point is about determination. So investing involves continued sacrifice over quite a long period of time. And quite often temptation rears its head and you might find yourself getting distracted with something that, in the short term at least, offers you some sort of instant gratification. A visit to your favourite sports car dealership might achieve that kind of rush. And particularly at a time when investment markets are non-rewarding. Markets are rubbish, headlines are rubbish. So to try and keep your determination intact, give yourself constant reminders of why you're doing this. Now, it might be as simple as a regular reminder on your phone. It might be a picture that reminds you of your long-term dream or something completely different. But whatever it is, find something that works for you. It reminds you of why you set out on this journey and it keeps you on track. Now, as always, I really hope that this helps you on your journey. And remember, you can do it. Thank you.